and running. We are now live in qualifying. It's a 20-minute qualifying session for the drivers. So we are back finally with some live streams. We will be doing this a little bit of improv. Unfortunately, we had a few issues this week, so I'm not prepared as I would like to be. So excuse the issues, but we will have something at least running. We are many of the guys are checking the engine still, so we'll adjust it on championship format. So the drivers are allowed to drop 2 race results. That could be race 1 from round 1, it could be race 2 from round 4, it could be any 2 results, whether it's from the same round or separate rounds. But tonight we are here for round 1 of our Time Championship. This is coming to you live from Road Atlanta in Georgia, United States. It is a very, very nice flowing track. Well, not that flowing, but quite tight in some areas, but really, really fun in these cars. It flows quite nice, especially the first sector. As we now watch getting away. Oh, sorry, that's Lumber Dupinar. I'm not sure why, it looks like he's in getting away's car. I think this perhaps shows on the wrong side of his car anyway. Now on board with Shaun Clarke. Barcelona, which will be the MotoGP circuit, not the Formula 1 circuit, so the final corners are fast flowing from the wall and two chicanes. And then we head to Mugello, and we'll finally round it up coming back home to Zwartkops. So 2 South African rounds in the championship. Kyalami and Zwartkops, of course, thanks so much to Prototype for that. Dale Best. Alright, so let's get up. Stream, if everyone could just let me know if there's any sound issues or anything. Just looking at the YouTube channel, I see Stanley just said unannounced load shedding is just hitting. Exactly when the party started. So yeah, another driver affected by load shedding. Yeah, just joined and it hits him. Cars are too loud and I'm too soft. Alright, let me adjust that. Alright, hopefully that's a bit better. If you could let me know. I've just dropped the sound volume as much as I can. Unfortunately, being as unprepared as I was for tonight and being rushed it forward as well to try and cater for some of the load shedding drivers. So at least we'll have some drivers of this race that might not make the second race. So that is unfortunately throwing me off slightly, and I'll also get back into streaming. I haven't streamed Assetto Corsa in a long time, so it's also a little bit of a different process. So hopefully you guys still enjoy it. It looks like we're going to have some close fights. Look at the battle at the front is already 3 tenths between the guys, so it's nice and close. Shaun Johnson currently in pole position. Provisional pole position, I should say, from Sicilia and Shaun Clarke, and the Hildebrand and Monza Dupinar. I'm not sure how many drivers are even in the server at the moment. Very last minute rush, so we might not have very many attending, but hopefully once everyone sees that the championship is now underway, not everyone watches the announcements, hopefully everyone will show up for the next round. But they can use this as a drop round if they want to. So as we see, the drivers seem to all be in the wrong cars. I'm not sure why. Cars, we have a left-hand drive and we have a right-hand drive, so Shaun Clarke is in his correct car. So I have set the server up specifically for the right-hand drive or left-hand drive, so perhaps there's issues with that. Right, so Shaun Clarke, I presume, on a good lap. Cars do sound fantastic on track. Cam said tonight, I don't have a second PC ready to do dual stream, so apologies for that. I also don't have any feeds from our drivers, so apologies on that as well. Next week will be better. I promise it will be much better. I'll be streaming and we have some action for you guys to watch. So Shaun did improve. 0.049 with Shaun Johnson. So Shaun Johnson is still our current pace setter. And of course, like I say, you've got to be in it to win it. So if the drivers aren't here tonight, it's only themselves to blame. Or possibly. Oh, it looks like Jean de Toy says good luck for racing tonight. I gather Jean is not racing tonight. Unless he is and he's just joining late, unless he's maybe a lecturer. Just filling on the fly, yeah. Alright, how does my voice sound now? Hopefully that's a little bit better. I'm just dropping the other audio down a bit as well. Stream using OBS, and unfortunately OBS's updates decided to shuffle around all the sound settings, so yeah, apologies for that. Right, of course, now that you need to hear my voice, there's no other loud car sound, so you can't really hear it. So currently we have 6 posted times. I'm going to see if I can see what has happened to our times, to our drivers. There might be drivers that haven't posted the time that are in. Let's see if I can find that. So currently we only have 7 people on the server, that includes myself. Right, I am just checking things in the background here, looking at some times and things like that. Looking at our separate times. If you wish to watch the live timing while we are live, excuse me, you can head to simexperience.sa.dns.net /8772, and then you should see the option for live timing, and you can actually monitor the live timing while we are live. As you see, we're getting a massive slide on there. Looks like Andre's struggling slightly at the moment. Another thing with this mic is possibly my mic itself needs to be adjusted, because that could be something I've bumped maybe while moving it. Right, hopefully my voice is a bit better now. Kind of hoping we have a lot more drivers just suddenly join later on, but waiting to see. Like I say, it is a little late notice, but at least we have a good battle. At the top 3 have swapped around, so we have Richard Cillier now currently in provisional pole on a 23.687 from Shaun Johnson and then Shaun Clarke. On the hill, but now improving his lap time now, only just under 4 tenths behind, so Andre in the battle there as well. So currently it's just putting away, and Andre Vickenau that haven't done a relative time. For some reason I presume it's got to be the left-hand drive or right-hand drive. Andre is showing as in Peter's car, but I'm sure that's because he's showing the left-hand drive, not right-hand drive, or vice versa. He's the left-hand drive, I presume he's meant to be the right-hand drive. See how long the guys sit down and get a fairly good view of the driver's view. So Shaun Johnson has improved slightly, but still in second place now, just over a 10th behind Richard. Now it's a close battle that's going to be between the top 4 there. Could be anyone's race out of those 4. Yandre Dippenaar has now slotted into 5th place. Definitely struggling with his cars at the moment, and I know he does struggle a bit with the Assetto Corsa of late. Richard is now on a hot lap because the camera has changed back to him from Yandre, so perhaps going to improve a bit more. Oh, he's run wide there, so that won't be an improvement in this lap. Maybe Yandre is going to improve. Can Yandre get into the mix? Let's see what this lap time is going to do. Nothing for him. He did improve ever so slightly. It wasn't anything impressive. It wasn't personal best in either of the 3 sectors, yet he still managed to improve. David Ray just did his fastest final sector, but also didn't improve. Quite a long qualifying. We usually have shorter qualifying. It's 20 minutes because we're expecting to have a full field, which hopefully as the season progresses the guys will start joining and we won't have too many affected by ESCOM. It does give them enough time to get a clean lap in. And also this way we've adjusted the times of the drivers that have load shedding at 8 o'clock and at least still make race 1, and the guys that have load shedding up until or after can do the latter race. Right. So the load shedding that comes on 8, you can race either side of it depending. Slightly deep there, a little bit wrong. And Richard coming past, so I'm sure Richard's happy to have a clear run there now. Although I don't think he's improving, and he didn't. One thing, it does seem like the tyres go off fairly quick in these cars, just judging by the driver's lap times. They seem to have enough fuel to do multiple laps, but they don't have the tyre wear. Or the tyre life, due to the tyre wear. So some of the drivers that are able to watch tonight, for example, we have Stan watching tonight, we have Brandon watching tonight, we have Gary watching tonight, Gary's not driving yet. But if anyone would like to join me in commentary, then just let me know. We can get them to join us on Discord and they can give their feedback as well. Okay, so Stan says it's better, but I don't think it's perfect yet, but better. I'll just up the volume a little bit. Anyway, hopefully that's all good. Gary Johnson saying good luck to Shaun, his brother. We have Brandon Roberts saying hello as well. And Brandon, yes, the server will still let you join. You can jump on anytime. Nice if Brandon can make it. There's still a few minutes left in qualifying. So if you jump on now, you'll get in and be able to race. So currently our pace setter Richard Cilliers in provisional pole from Shaun Rufio has now popped up to second, slightly ahead of Shaun Johnson. So very, very close top 4, and it's got even closer. Shaun Johnson now takes over second place, so the fight is on for second. And Shaun is only 0.011 off provisional pole position. Will Shaun have another go at it? I'm sure he has enough time to do it. There's 3 minutes left on the clock. He could possibly get 2 flying laps in if his tyres are there. Otherwise, he might have to pit and possibly get 1 lap in. Well, at least 1 lap in, possibly 2. Now on board with Shaun, looking back from Shaun, and Sparks 1 for cars is bottoming out. Just to let drivers know that want to join and might not have joined yet. For example, Brandon is wanting to join. If he hasn't yet joined, he needs to run our program SimSync to get all the car skins and obviously the cars themselves and the tracks. A little bit too aggressive and into the wall. That's the end of his run. I believe that was a fairly good run at that point. It was a personal best in sector 1. So drivers are improving. Yonder Dupinot is 5th and he has slowly crept a bit closer. He's now within a second, which means he'll be there in the race. He can follow the guys, see what they're doing. Perhaps just adjust the sound again. Right, hopefully that's a bit better. It could also be my game sound is maybe too loud. I'm just adjusting on the fly, so hopefully you guys will let me know once it's all good enough. I guess race commentary is more important than qualifying commentary, but it'd be nice to know who's where. Oh, the back end hopping up there. It was quite an aggressive bounce. I guess that's the end of Peter Murray's qualifying run, with only 20 seconds left to go. Right, as we now see Shaun Johnson. So is Shaun going to improve on this lap? He's in sector 1. Leave it sector 1. It's a orange, so it's not a personal best. Green is personal best. Purple is fastest overall. It's Shaun and it's Andre that can still improve. Andre's also got an orange first sector and an orange second sector. Doesn't look like the two of them are going to improve. But perhaps it's close enough to their personal best and they have a good final sector. We will see. Shaun is nice and smooth through the final chicane there. Taking a nice fast sweeping right hand down the hill. And we have Brandon Robert has just joined, so thankfully Brandon has made it in. He's got a bit of wing damage. Ooh, lots of smoke there. He's spinning it up a lot there. It's the end of those tyres. Right, so I believe that we have Richard Cilliers in pole position from Shaun Johnson, from Sean Olivier, then Andre Hildebrandt in 4th. He is still on the track. I don't think he's able to improve though. Yonder Dupinot is in 5th. Peter Murray is in 6th, and Brandon Robert will start in, it shows him 8th because he's just joined, but he will, I believe, start in 7th. So only 7 guys at the moment. I'm going to jump to an ad break and we will be back shortly. Alright, welcome back everyone. Hopefully we are all good to go. As we see, it is race 1 coming up, 30 seconds to go. This is race 1 from round 1 of the Sim Experience SA Alwin 2023 Radical Cup. Coming to you live from Road Atlanta in Georgia, America. Drivers are about to head out. Let's have a quick look at our schedule for the season for those who want to see. Round 1, Road Atlanta. Round 2, Monza. Round 3, Kyalami. Round 4, Road America. Round 5, Imola. Round 6, Barcelona. Round 7, Mugello. And round 8, Zwartkops. Right, let's get our timings and things back up. Someone looked like someone got a bit of a jump start there for Peter, I think. Sorry, not Peter, for Richard, I think. I'm not sure if he's going to get penalised for that. Right, anyway, we head off into turn 1. Let's see how the race unfolds. So Shaun Johnson currently in second place, Shaun Clarke in third place. Peter Marez managed to get up to fourth place, so a good start for Peter. Andre Hildebrand looks like he had a bit of a bad start. Andre Dupinal currently in fifth place. Oh, someone losing the rear there. Now the driver's not being in the correct skins is kind of throwing me off slightly, yeah? And that was Peter Murray getting a little bit sideways there. Andre Dupinal now slips up the inside. Right, Andre Dupinal is definitely a Sunday man, so hopefully he can pick up the pace now as we see some sparks flying off the back of, I believe it was Shaun Clarke's car. So Shaun Johnson is now taking the lead. At the inside at the moment. He's clearly ahead at the moment, so that should be Shaun Clarke. Oh, bit of contact there. Looked like Richard Silas just clipped the back end of Shaun Johnson just ever so slightly, and that was it. Shaun Clarke has managed to sneak through. Andre Dupinal in second, Peter Murray now third. Will the drivers have any damage? Will they be able to make it back through the field? It's low numbers, so they can recover quite easily. As we see Richard going to the pits, I presume that is for his penalty for his jump start, so that might be a drive-through penalty. So Shaun Johnson is now in fifth place, 5 seconds off, but he's definitely one of the pace setters, so he could possibly work his way back up to second, depending the gap might be chaseable. So Shaun Clarke currently in first place. And the Dupinal is right behind him at the moment, so Yandre is there. And of course Peter Murray is right behind Yandre. Looks like Peter Murray is actually challenging. Certainly giving Yandre a hard time. It looks like Peter might have the place. Does he have it? He does. He has it indeed. Oh, he loses it though. A little bit heavy on the throttle there, and that was it. The rear came around. So Andre Hildebrand now up to third place. So Shaun Johnson has now picked up a place thanks to that, and he is slowly closing the gap. So I presume his car is not damaged, or if it is damaged, it's not badly damaged that he is going to lose too much time. So we see Brandon Robert now behind Peter Murray. Of course, Brandon will have to slowly learn the car as he's driving. And he just jumped in without qualifying to sort of get a feel for everything. I presume he's going to have a better second race than the first race, but at least he has someone on his side, so he can learn a lot from that. As we see Andre Hildebrand in his martini coloured car, only third place, second place in his sights. It's races like this that you have to always make the most of, because this is where you win your championships. You win your championships on your worst days. As long as you can make the best out of your worst days and just hang in there, you'll have a good championship. Then when the good rounds come, you make the most of it, and there we go, good points. Oh, another big hop there for Brandon. Right, so Richard currently in 7th place. We do have a reverse grid for it's supposed to be the top 10, so it will be a full reverse grid. So Richard will be in pole for race 2. And our points do go down to the top 10. One thing I haven't done is an overlay for the points to let you guys know what the points structure is, but I can perhaps tell you the point structure of the website. So let me see if I can just show you that quickly. I'm not show you, but tell you that quickly, I should say. I'll just get that open. Of course, trying to get it open while I'm doing this, I'm struggling to find it, so I'm not going to... Oh, there we go, I have it. So for first place you get 25 points, for second place 18 points, for third place 15 points, for fourth place you have 12 points, for fifth place 10 points, sixth place 8, seventh place 6, eighth place you get 4 points, ninth place 2 points, and 10th place 1 point. So you need to be in the top 10 to get points. So Shaun Johnson's still in fourth place. I think he's closing in on Andre Hildebrand. The gap at the moment, it looks like it is 1.4 seconds to Andre. And that looks like it's just changed. Unless something just happened, the timing... Okay, that was just the timing going a bit crazy there. So Andre Hildebrand is right behind Andre Dippenaar at the moment. Dippenaar's lap times have come down a lot. He's 24.5 at the moment, 24.2 for Shaun Clarke, so he's got to grips with the car in the race. Struggled at first by the looks of things, but it seems to be on top now, and thanks to all the other incidents he's managed to get a second place at the moment. 13 minutes to go, still so anything can happen. Shaun Johnson is catching the lead, but not very fast. He was 6 seconds back earlier, he's now 5.9, 5.8 depending on the sector of the track that he's in. Nice battle developing there for second. And that is Shaun Johnson right on the back of Andre Hildebrand. So here comes Shaun. Shaun is very consistent in the races. He's got the perfect line for the chicane. Andre's going to maybe stick it around the outside, and does. Will he run wide and slow? Looks like Shaun might get the crossback, and does. He's got the corner. Excellent driving there by Shaun. Nicely done. Nice anticipation there as well. Let the driver ahead make the mistake. Smart driving. So Shaun Johnson back into the podium positions. He's now got Andre Dippenaar in front of him, and after Andre he's going to have to be hunting down Shaun Clarke for the rest of the race, because he's got about a 4-second gap between Andre and Shaun at the moment. Shaun Clarke, that is, not Shaun Johnson. So previous lap times, Shaun Clarke did a 1:24.2 and Shaun Johnson did a 24.4, but that was in traffic. So let's see how Shaun does. He's got a little bit to catch up before he gets to Andre. Let's see how quickly he can catch up to Andre. As long as he can get past Andre fairly quickly, he might be able to catch Shaun Clarke. I'm just keeping an eye on the sectors at the moment. Andre Hildebrand currently personal best, first and second sector, so he's chasing hard after Shaun Johnson at the moment. Let's see what his lap time is going to be. 24.5 was his personal best before. He's just done a 24.1. I believe that's... I was going to say it's the fastest lap of the race, but Shaun Clarke has done a 23.6 already. Richard now, I believe that's passing Robert. Yes, it is. So Brandon Robert. Brandon is part of Team Top Tech IT. believe Brandon has the correct skin, Andre has the correct skin, and Richard has the correct skin, but it looks like Shaun Johnson and Andre Dupinard don't have the correct skins, and Peter Murray has the wrong skin. It looks like for some reason Andre Dupinard is in the Peter's car. Right, perhaps I can have a quick squiz at the YouTube chat. Peter Feldman saying hello Peter. Good to have you watching again. Yes, thank you yourself as well. Hopefully you also have a good year. And we have Jason Underwood also in the comments. How's it, Jason? Yes, streaming is back. It's a very quiet stream, not many guys here, but we're back. So the guys can start waking up now, getting out of the holiday mode and come race. Alright, Andre chasing down Shaun, and Shaun has closed the gap to Andre. Previous lap, Andre did a 24.8, Shaun did a 24.1, and Andre did a 24.1. So lap times are improving between 3rd and 4th place, so they're hunting Andre down. At this rate, it looks like Andre might get 4th place. He's in 9 minutes to go, he's past the halfway mark. If he can make his car wide enough, he can maybe still get the 2nd place. Brandon Robert did a personal best in the last lap, so he's improving, which bodes well for race 2. He's at least learning the car and getting better. It's always tough just jumping into a race when everyone else has been practicing and qualifying and everything. Oh, these guys have battled nicely here. 23.605 for Shaun Clarke. Our lap times at 23.9, 23.7, 23.8. So the lap times are improving a lot. Top 4 all in the 23s at the moment. Shaun Johnson is the fastest of these 3. Only a fraction slower than Shaun Clarke, and that might be because he's in traffic. Possibly he can go faster, we're not sure. But Andre Dupinard is doing well, he's on the 23 as well, 23.9. He's not making it easy for them to get past, with his pace increasing the way it is. He definitely wants that podium. Something we do as well in our Discord is drivers that have a championship to their name, a championship victory to their name, have a trophy next to their name. Jason in the comments, he's got 2 next to his name. So Andre has stated that he wants a trophy next to his name. He's determined to have a trophy next to his name. I know he's not too fond of Assetto Corsa, but you never know. Maybe this is a championship for him. It looks like he's doing good in this race. Right, so 7 minutes to go. Looked like Shaun had a good drive on Andre there. Maybe he had to roll up the throttle just to avoid, but he's got up the inside. It was very close between the two of them. Good dicing here between Shaun and Andre. And good nose to tail there. Shaun's a good driver in that respect. He always knows how to roll off. Drives very clean. Very smooth and fast. And so smooth, he loses the rear. Oh, he manages to hang on to him. Andre also lost the rear behind him. I'm not sure if he was just a little bit off-sighted by Andre. Maybe Andre's braking point just put him off slightly and he had to brake a bit harder and the rear came around. Who knows? Let's see if he's able to catch up though. Looks like the 3 of them split up slightly because of that. Right, 6 minutes to go for race 1. I believe that's a personal best lap time for Brandon, now into a 25.5, so his lap times are improving. 23.7 currently for Shaun Clarke. Let's see how back behind fair with their mistake that they had in that lap will probably be 2 or so laps, so 2 or so seconds back, actually about a second back. Didn't lose too much time, but that's obviously enough. So Shaun Clarke just slowly pulling away with these guys fighting and making mistakes. Race 2 with Shaun starting at the back might be a little different depending on how everyone is at the start. Hopefully it's a clean start for everyone, we don't have any issues. Also it's the first round of the championship, the guys have to get used to the cars, used to driving with each other. So often the first round we have a few incidents, but hopefully it all calms down and gets cleaner as the championship moves on. We don't have incidents. We're already seeing who our front runners are likely to be. So Shaun Johnson is very fast. Andre Hildebrandt is coming strong. Shaun Clarke is there. Yonder Duppenaar is hanging in there as well. Of course, that's just out of our current 7 drivers. When we have all the other drivers join that have signed up, hopefully we'll have more contenders. In previous races we've done, the lap times have been extremely close. As we see Shaun Johnson and Andre Hildebrandt fighting it out here. Shaun giving the position to Andre. Let's see if he's going to fight back for it. Andre's been pretty quick, but maybe he can help Shaun get closer to Andre. Every time Shaun gets close to Andre, there's a slight incident or accident. Just realised a simple mistake that I made in the YouTube adjustment. I've said that this is rFactor. I'm so used to doing rFactor. I chose the rFactor as the game that we're driving. We're actually driving the Assetto Corsa for those that aren't aware. If you'd like to join this championship, and there's an open slot, and Assetto Corsa is what we're using. We usually use rFactor for most of our races, but this is Assetto Corsa, this championship. And the championships following this on the Wednesday are likely to be Automobilista 2. So we will be transferring over to that. We're not too sure what content we're going to be racing yet, but that's where we're going. We're going to do less and less Assetto Corsa and more Automobilista as it's progressed into a stable, usable platform for us. Shaun Clarke a 23.2 now. So Shaun getting faster and faster. The fastest first sector there. So Yonder Duppenaar is actually just come alive in the race. He's getting faster and faster towards the end while the other guys are getting slower. Obviously they're fighting amongst each other, that's maybe why. But Yonder's times are pretty consistent. He's within a tenth of his fastest time. After race 1, which we have 2 minutes left, I will do an ad break and then we'll come back for race 2, which will be reverse grid. And after that we will do a quick interview with the top 3 drivers, or possibly with all of the drivers since there's only 7 drivers. So perhaps we can just bring in whoever we can. Shaun Johnson still hanging in there with Andre Hildebrandt. Looks like he had a good run there, to swerve to avoid. Is he going around the outside? I don't think he's going to be able to get around there. He actually did. I believe that's because Andre got a bit sideways there and had to roll off. Good move though. Making use of the track and a bit more. So Shaun back up to 3rd place. Shaun Clarke has got a minute left to go before he gets round 1's race 1 victory. So currently our running order is Shaun Clarke in first, Andre Dippenaar in second, Shaun Johnson in third, Andre Hildebrandt in fourth, Peter Murray in fifth, Richard Cilliers in sixth, and Brandon Roberts in seventh. So previous lap we had Richard Cilliers doing a personal best sector 1, sector 2, Brandon Robert did a personal best in sector 1. So Brandon Robert is in the 24s at the moment, so his lap times are coming down quite a lot. He's getting faster and faster. So it looks like race 2 the guys will be a bit more warmed up and it should be very, very close because everyone's lap times are within a second of each other, so very, very good. Last lap, it says 2 laps to go, but I believe it's this lap and one more. Fastest first sector overall for Richard Cilliers. So Richard is getting into the swing of things. Andre getting a little bit wide there. Looked like he hit the sausage curb and got a bit airborne. Something's happened to Andre Dippenaar. He's rolled out of it, so he's just gone back to 4th place. And Shaun and Andre have come past, and Andre's just hang on to it, that was close. Well held, Andre, well held. I'm sure you'll need some new underwear after that. I'm not sure why Andre slowed down so much there. But the fastest lap of the race goes to Richard Cilliers at the moment. Accident with Brandon Roberts and Shaun Clarke. I'm not sure what's happened there. You didn't see it? Or if you did, I didn't see it. Didn't notice it. So our camera is just following where the action is. It's not following the leader, so we didn't see much. While following around, I'll have control of my second PC and be able to give proper views. Tonight I had to use this, unfortunately. Which is fine, it's nice to have this, but it's nice to have this with the other. And also to have dual view would be nice as well. So very plain stream tonight, but at least we are back, we are live. Thanks to everyone for joining that's joined tonight, drivers and viewers. Hopefully race 2 is going to be a good one. We have Morris and Blake saying hello everyone, hello Morris. Good to have you with us again. But you're not driving, you can, if you're available, come join us for race 2. Your car is ready for you. Right, we finally see Shaun Clarke. He's just been all on his own. We see our leader rounding the final chicane into the final turn. Comes across the line to take race 1 victory from round 1. Andre Hildebrandt, that's Brandon Robert directly behind his Andre Dippenaar. So Andre Dippenaar taking second, so I'm not sure what's happened between Andre and Shaun. Something has happened that Andre has actually managed to get second place. Andre Hildebrandt in third, so I presume there was an incident that happened without the camera catching it. Alright, so Andre takes third. It looks like maybe Shaun had an incident with someone and Andre is driving slow, so perhaps he's waiting for Shaun or something, but okay, not good for Shaun, but Peter Murray takes 4th place. Shaun Johnson looks like he had spun. Preston on the place. Hopefully he can finish and at least have a good position for race 2. So Richard now picks off 5th place. Shaun dropping more and more down the field. Not sure what happened. At least he's got going again. So he will take 6th place, which means he will start on the front row for race 2. So hopefully he can have a good race 2, now that he'll have a little bit of gap between himself and his main contenders. I'm going to jump to an ad break. We'll be back shortly with race 2. Right, welcome back everyone. So we are back for race 2 of our 2023 Alwin Radical Cup. Round 1, race 2 from Road Atlanta in Georgia, United States. With 30 seconds to go, I'm just going to pop up the schedule for those that haven't seen it. That's the schedule, you can quickly have a glance at it, but at the moment we have, I believe, Brandon Roberts in pole position from Shaun Johnson and then Peter Murray, I believe. Right, let's get the ads up. Overlays, I should say, sorry. Wait for the lights to go out. And we're away. Brandon Roberts in pole position. Good start by Andre Hildebrandt. Can he get through anywhere there? Looks like Richard Silly is having a good start. Hopefully we won't have any incidents into turn 1. Everyone takes it easy. It's a 20-minute race, they must be patient. Okay, so Adrian Nell has just joined. So Adrian Nell, if he pulls away out of the pits now, he might actually be able to keep up with the guys and have a good race. Alright, we'll keep an eye on Adrian, because Adrian is definitely going to be quick. There's an incident there with Richard. So Adrian is driving. He's in the race. He will be a contender later on, hopefully. We all know Adrian is extremely fast. Right, Shaun Johnson currently in P1 from Shaun Clarke. Andre Hildebrandt going for P3. Getting ahead of Brandon Roberts. I'm sure Brandon Roberts will hang in there with him now. Brandon's been getting quicker and quicker through race 1. He's learnt a lot, so now he's going to drive right up behind someone. I'm sure he's going to improve. So we'll see how that goes. Right, so Adrian now currently in 8th place. He is, it's saying 17 seconds, or 22 seconds back. But we'll see how that progresses. Shaun right behind Shaun. Or Shaun right ahead of Shaun. Oh, as we see Peter Murray losing it again. Peter not having a good time with these cars. Looks like his throttle sensitivity could be a little better. It's definitely very, very peaky. Right, so we have the two Shauns at it. We have Andre Hildebrandt not too far back. Brandon Roberts in 4th place. Andre Dippenaar in 5th place. As we see Richard getting past. That's Peter Murray. Right, so we're going to keep an eye on the gap. At the moment, Adrian is actually, the gap is growing, so Adrian's not up to speed yet. So I'm sure he will improve. We'll see how his lap times, as it comes across the line, how his lap times are comparing, but at the moment he's actually not as, I was expecting that he'd be pretty fast straight away and just start catching the guys, but not at the moment. So Shaun Johnson holding off Shaun Clarke, 0.5 a second between the two Shauns. Andre Hildebrandt just shy of 3 seconds back, and now it's just got over 3 seconds. Brandon Roberts and Andre Dippenaar carried by 6/10, so very close between them as we see them now. Alright, Andre looking like he's going for the move here. He had a better run on Brandon. I think he's got the car in the right place for the corner. And he has the position already, so good move there. And Shaun Johnson has just pulled ever so slightly away from Shaun Clarke. 8 tenths now, so 23.5 by Shaun Johnson and 23.9 by Shaun Clarke. So now that Shaun Johnson is in clear air without a damaged car, let's see what he can do. Hopefully Shaun can get his first race victory. He was fastest in every single sector. Alright, let's see how this goes. We have Shaun Clarke and Shaun Johnson changing paces. So, from the gap growing to the gap suddenly shrinking to the gap being no gap and positions changing. Shaun Clarke now ahead of Shaun Johnson. Will Shaun Johnson challenge? Or will Shaun Clarke have a double victory for the day? So Alwin has now got the fastest first sector. Currently the fastest second sector goes to Shaun Clarke, and now it goes to final sector goes to Shaun Clarke as well, as he now puts in a 23.573. So Shaun Johnson not having a good lap on the previous lap, only at 25.2. I'm not too sure what exactly happened, but he lost a lot of time. Maybe it was just because of the pass. The pass made on him. Alwin now has just done a 23.557. That is our fastest lap of the race. Sorry, it's not. The fastest lap of the race is to Shaun Johnson at 23.536. Keep an eye on the Shaun Johnson and Shaun Clarke gap. Shaun Clarke did a personal best in sector 1. Shaun Johnson, a DNF. I'm not sure what just happened, but Shaun Johnson's just had a DNF. We didn't see what has happened. I'm not sure, maybe he's got issues. It's showing that he's DNF, but it looked like he was still driving, unless that was a different orange car. But I think that was the different I'd seen. Oh dear, not sure what's happened, but that's a shame. Right, we're putting the rain now in 7th place, so he's picked off 1 place. Having a very difficult round so far, and Alwin now has managed to get past Peter as well, so Alwin is up to 6th place. So, Andre Hildebrand is now taken over 2nd place from Andre Dupinard. In 3rd place. Brandon Robert 4th place, Richard Sirius 5th place. Alwin now, as we saw, Andre Dupinard getting very sideways there. Turn 1, run it slightly wide, carry the momentum, bring it over to the right, straight line the chicane as best you can. And down the hill, fast right, fast left. Going to head up the hill into a double right-hander. Which gets tighter on you. The first one is faster than the second one is tighter, so you've got to be careful when you're caught out. Get your exit nice because you've got a long straight here. And that looks like he's catching up to Andre Hildebrand. So I'm not sure what's happened with Andre Hildebrand, but he's, I believe, had a bit of a mistake because he slowed down quite a lot. So Andre Dupinot right behind him and Brandon Roberts right behind them. So Brandon Roberts can see a podium in front of him. So Brandon now starting to challenge Andre Dupinot. So lap time wise, Brandon did a 24.6 in the previous lap, Andre only a 25.7. Alwin did a 22.5 on the previous lap, so Alwin is flying. So Alwin has 9.5 minutes, just under 9.5 minutes, as Brandon gets extremely airborne there as he clips the sleeping policeman. He loses a lot of time because of that. Audrin was almost 2 seconds a lap faster than Richard ahead of him on the previous lap. It looks like there's about a 2.5 second gap between the two, so he should be able to catch Richard, and then he's got about another 2 second gap before he catches up to Brandon Roberts. So he's got about 4 seconds to catch, and then he'll be fighting the tail end of the podiums. Right, fastest lap of the race for, Andre Dupinot did a personal best. Not the fastest. His personal best time. They're doing his personal best as well. Maybe Peter's now starting to get to grips with the car after several incidents. Now getting really squirrely there. Aggressive on the throttle. He's not catching as fast now, so he did his fast time and he's now tapered off slightly. His previous lap was a second slower than his personal best. Richard is just trying too hard to catch. You can see Shaun Clarke at 24.3 currently. So Richard Sillers looks like he's made a mistake and allowed Adrian past. Looks like Adrian getting the car a little drifty around the corners, holding it sideways a bit. So Andre holding off. Charging Andre Dupinot at the moment, so Andre currently in third place. You see his second place in front of him. Will Andre be able to challenge? There's just under 6 minutes left to go.
1
Olifier's times are dropping. He now did a 24.9. Dropping off, I should say, not dropping as in going faster, dropping as in going slower. And Brandon Roberts only 2 tenths off Shaun Clarke's time that last lap. Just shows having jumped in as you slowly get used to the cars and the times get closer and closer between the drivers. Also a 25.2 for Peter Murray. So the fastest driver on the previous lap was Yonder Dupin on a 24.3. Sorry, a 22.8 for Adrian now. As Adrian now makes a place on Brandon. So Adrian up to 4th place. You can see the podium in front of him. He's got 4 minutes and a lap to go. Let's see if he can make it to the podium. Of course, our 2 podium guys here are going to be fighting. They're going to slow each other down. They might bring Adrian into play. They've got to be careful here. Right, so battle for second goes on as Yonder has got past Andre. Has he got the pace to pull away? Andre clipping the curb slightly. Looks like he's able to at least hang on to it. It looked like he was going to run slightly wide. Behind him he has Richard Cilliers now, so I'm not sure if Richard's got the pace to catch at the moment. His previous time was a 25.2, so I think Richard's got maybe some damage. Shaun Clarke is on for a good lap, personal best first sector, fastest overall in the middle, and then didn't finish off the lap, ended up with 23.1, so it was on for a good lap. Still a personal best though. Right, so Adrian has them in his sights. I think Adrian is going to get this podium because he's caught up very fast and there's still going to be a lap after this 2 minutes. He's right up behind Andre Hildebrand now. I think it's just a matter of time before he gets past Andre. I'm not sure how quick he'll do it on this lap. I believe he'll do it probably on the end of the hill into the final chicane. He might have enough run out of here. Let's see if he can get close enough. I think he might be a bit far back unless he goes for a bit of a lunge. In fact, I think he might actually be close enough. The cameras are a bit deceptive. No, it looks like he's a bit far away. And he's already getting a little bit defensive. You can see the different lines where Adrian uses more of the curb and gets a bit sideways on the exit there. But uses a lot more of the curb on the entry. Straightens the corner up a little bit better and gains that little bit extra time. Alright, here he comes. He'll send it up the inside here. He's alongside by the looks of it. Keep it tight enough. He does. Nicely done. Right, so Andre Hildebrand now demoted down to 4th place. Adrian now is now up to 3rd place. So Shaun Clarke in first. Just under a minute to go from Yonder Dupin. I'm pretty sure that Shaun Clarke has got this in the bag. He's almost a 20-second lead at the moment from Yonder Dippenaar. Very consistent lap times by Shaun Clarke. He dipped into the 22s in the previous lap. He's just gone fastest in the middle sector. Let's see how the lap times unfold. Alright, so I believe they're going to finish the next lap and another lap, because I believe Shaun is on a lap at the moment, which will be counted as the last lap, and then it adds another lap. We're on board now with Andre Hildebrand. To turn one on Adrian. Which for some reason has also got the wrong skin. I did select the skin for him, but it looks like it's picked the wrong one for him. I guess he chose left-hand drive versus right-hand drive, opposite to what I had for him, and then it does that. Going for a movie on Yonder. Looked like he just rolled out of it, get behind in the slipstream. Look at that slipstream, wow. See the line he takes there, he goes right up onto the curb. Other drivers don't seem to be doing that. Close between the two. There's a roll out of it. He was a little bit caught out by Yonde's speed being that different to his, that much difference between him and Yonde. And then decides to follow Richard while there's a potential pass happening for second place. Still extremely close between the two of them at the moment. Keeping an eye on that as we now see Shaun Clarke once again coming up to the final chicane as he heads around. Oh, it's taking it very risky in the final lap to be doing that. Final corner. Double victory for Shaun Clarke. Excellent race for Shaun. Adrian does indeed get second, but Yonder Dippenaar is back up. Two of them fighting hard. Yonder doesn't take it. He says, nope, this is mine. I'm taking this second place. Really gets Adrian back down to third. So, great fighting spirit there by Yonder. Takes second place. From Adrian, Brandon Robert will take fourth place. Richard Cilliers will then come home in fifth place. Andre Hildebrand will take sixth place. Will then come home in 7th place. And unfortunately Shaun Johnson will get a DNF, but he'll still finish in 8th place. Alright, we're going to jump to an ad break and then come back for some interviews. All right, we're back. Welcome back, everyone. We are now back for the interviews. We have our top three with us, which is Shaun Clarke taking the double win and overall victory with 50 points. We have Yandre Duppenaar in second place overall for the race weekend, and we have Andre Hildebrandt in third place overall for the race weekend. So congratulations to the three drivers. I think my voice is a bit loud in the chat here at the moment. Perhaps we can start with you, Shaun. If you could give us some feedback on your race. You seem to have a pretty spotless race.
Yeah, I think the luck was on my side this race. But yeah, it was lekker. Adrian were quite quick. But yeah, it was a lekker race.
Okay, very little to say. We head over to Yandre. Yandre, anything from your side? You had a pretty lousy start going by your qualifying results, but you seem to get stronger and stronger through the race. So I don't know, maybe you were having some kind of issues that you started to get to grips with the car?
Yeah, I was struggling in practice to get grips with the car, and qualifying also. And then in the race, I had a poor start every time we started, and then I fought back from the back and waited for everyone else to make mistakes. Me and Andre had a nice dice. Adrian caught up to me the last 2 laps. That was a hell of a dice to keep him behind me.
Yeah, you did good to defend there.
Yeah, it was nice.
All right, and then Andre, excellent third place overall for you. Welcome to the podium, and perhaps you can run us through your race.
First race I enjoyed very much. I seemed to be going quite well. Made a few errors here and there, but was overall happy with it. On the second one, I was having a good dice with Jonaman there, and I think it was Adrian that was catching me. And I think the pressure of him catching me then made mistake and then spun out and then dropped a few more places. So the gods were shining on me to end up third. Yeah. Anyway.
At least you get a third overall, which is good, and good to have you in the podiums.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, then we're going to keep it short and sweet tonight. Shaun, do you want to give us some shout-outs from your side?
No, just thank you for Dennis for this league to give us. Let's hope it's going to be a clean race the whole season.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, and hopefully more guys join from here on now that the guys know we're back and we're live streaming again. Yandre, any shout-outs from your side?
Yes, Jason, thank you to you for all your effort the whole holiday season and tonight. Just to my team, Richard, Peter, and all of them that joined us tonight. Thank you, guys. It was lekker geweest. And yeah, thank you, guys.
It's a pleasure. Good to have you guys back again. And then, Andre, any shout-outs from your side?
Just to you, Dennis. Thanks for everything. All the hard work you put in and the effort. And yeah, to all the drivers that took part and gave me a hard time. It was great fun.
All right, thank you, and it's a pleasure. And then I'm going to kick you all out. You guys, if other guys you want to go chat to, I'll say the final goodbyes. But thank you guys for everything tonight. It's been a good comeback. It's been a bit quiet. Not many guys here. Some guys caught out by load shedding. But at least we got some racing in. Of course, for the following round, we will have Monza next week. So that server will go up fairly shortly. Probably only tomorrow. So the guys can start practicing from tomorrow. So Monza is going to be a lot more about slipstreaming. I'm not sure if the setup will be the same setup, because at the moment the guys are running the default setup. We will just speak to the guys about whether they would prefer to have a custom setup or not. At the moment I've locked it, but maybe they don't like it locked. I thought that was pretty clear, but maybe not. Maybe I must just confer. So we'll see. Maybe Monza won't be the standard setup. We'll see how that changes. But that should be interesting. Lots of slipstreaming there, lots of fast, long straights. But until then, enjoy the rest of the week. Remember, we do have our BMW Cup round 2 of our championship, season 2 championship coming up. It's actually the 22 championship. It's season 2 that is carried over. So that is round 2 from Brands Hatch. That'll be this Sunday. So join us this Sunday for that. And remember, if you enjoyed what you watched, to hit the like and subscribe button. And thanks for watching.